Hi and welcome back to this lovely little farmhouse YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making a do-it-yourself seed starting mix using just 4 ingredients. Really easy, really quick. Most of the ingredients you should be able to find locally. If not, you can order them. I ended up ordering them instead of buying local just because I'm a hermit and I try to never leave my house. So I love ordering things, but it's really easy to find these materials. They're very common and make a great seed starting mix. So the ingredients you're going to want, the main portion of the mix is going to be coconut coir, which a lot of people will use peat moss, but coconut coir is more sustainable, better for the environment, yada yada yada, you know the drill. I'm using coconut coir. It's really easy to use, and so I get it. You're going to be using vermiculite, which you'll use vermiculite and perlite. They both actually are derived from volcanic sources, which is pretty cool that they're both completely different materials but derived from the same thing. So vermiculite is a super light stuff, vermiculite. And then the perlite is the white styrofoam looking stuff that you see in seed starting mixes. I will admit, until I started researching to make my own seed starting mix, I actually thought that it was styrofoam. So there you go. But it's not styrofoam, it's actually derived from volcanic glass. But the vermiculite, the perlite really help keep the mix light and fluffy, not heavy. The seeds, roots can go down into the soil, well, not soil, the medium very easily and take root. This is a completely soilless mix. The majority, I think all seed starting mixes you'll see will be a soilless mixture. So as a side note, I probably have enough perlite to last me the rest of my life. Yeah, I guess that's the risk you run when you order online. I had no idea that it was going to be this much perlite. So won't be buying that again anytime soon. But let's get started. So you're going to need your vermiculite, your perlite, your coconut coir that's already hydrated, and also just something to mix it in. And your worm castings, if you're using them. You don't have to use the worm castings. A lot of people don't use any extra fertility. That's just for a little bit of fertility and nutrients. The reason I'm including in mine is because I'm going to be starting onion seeds, and onion seeds grow for a long time in their pots before you plant them out, which means I'm going to give it some little extra fertility so that they will grow well for that whole time. And I don't want to have to repot them or anything like that. So you need a measurement container. If you don't keep your used yogurt containers, what are you even doing with your life? So this mixture is going to be 3 parts coconut coir, 1 part vermiculite, 1 part perlite, and a 1/2 of a part worm castings. That's what we're going to do today. And also, no judgment. The state of your equipment will not be judged by me. If you use, say your son's shovel that the dog chewed up because it got left out in the yard, I won't judge, I promise. So I'm going to get my coconut coir over here. Go away, chicken. You cannot eat this. Shoo. Alright. So I'm going to get 3 yogurt tubs of coconut coir. Alright. I'm going to get 1 yogurt tub of vermiculite. And just don't put your head in the bag, because the vermiculite dust would not be good for you if you stuck your head in the bag. Alright, and then I'm going to get 1 yogurt tub of perlite. Okay, and then I'm going to get my 1/2 a tub of worm castings. Alright, and then you just mix it all together. Now, typically seed starting mix is pretty expensive compared to like potting soil or something like that. And for that reason, I actually usually end up getting potting soil to start my seeds in. And I typically would have fairly good results. But it seems like lately there's so much bark and big pieces that, I mean, in order to take all those pieces out, I'm losing half of my potting soil. So this amount of seed starting mix is probably about the size of the bag that you get from like Home Depot or the gardening store or something like that. And it's like $10, $12. It's not cheap. With the amount of money that I spent to get these materials, I could probably make easily 10 times the amount of seed starting soil, especially with this perlite. And because I'm all about transparency over here, we are going to, I'm going to start my seeds with this mix, and I will show y'all, so this video probably will be a couple of weeks coming before it comes out, because I'm going to start the seeds in the mix, and then I will show you what my seedlings look like and how my germination rate is and all that good stuff before I post the video so y'all can see the end results. Yeah, so I don't, maybe I didn't say, disclaimer, this is my first time ever making the do-it-yourself seed starting mix, so I have no guarantee that this will work, but it should be great. I mean, it's the same stuff that the big box companies use too, it's just much cheaper. So here are my onion seedlings that I planted. I planted them on the 1st of September, and it is now the 7th of September. So got pretty good germination on these. There are a bunch that are not up. You can see in the back there's a few more. But there's a bunch that are not up. I used some older seed, so I didn't have a whole lot of confidence that those older ones were gonna come up. And these in the front that all sprouted nicely are fresh seed. But overall, I'm really pleased with the seed starting mix. There's no mildew or mold at all, which is something that I've had a problem with in the past. So I'm super pleased that there is no mold or mildew. The seedlings sprouted really well. They look good so far. So I'm really excited. So overall, I'm really pleased with the seed starting mix, how it turned out. I had germination on those onion seeds, the fresher ones. The older ones I didn't have much hopes for them anyway. I'll have to replant. But it was light, airy, all the good things you want in a seed starting mix, but not super expensive like what you get from the store. So I will link in the description box below the materials that I got, the coconut coir, the perlite, the vermiculite. And I'll also put a link for a smaller amount of perlite. If you don't want enough to last you for the rest of your lifetime, I'll put a smaller amount in there as well. But yeah, so let me know, do you think you'll try your own seed starting mix? Do you grow your vegetables from seed? Because I know a lot of people just go to the store and buy plant starts, which is perfectly fine. I love doing seeds because you can do so many more for so much less money. I love the seed starting process. It is my absolute favorite part of gardening. It's addictive, like just planting them and then watching them pop out the ground, the soil. I just really love seed starting. It's my favorite part. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll try to answer them if I can. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.